Coming up on this episode, I've got some high-end thrifted outfits and high-end thrifted decor for you. So let's get started. So ThredUp is a company that I love to work with. They are sponsoring today's episode and they've done something really fun. We are opening a box full of clothes that I have never seen before. So it's a mystery box full of clothes that were selected for me based off of a quiz that I took by a personal stylist. So I have never seen anything in the contents of this ThredUp box. Kind of crazy, I know. But ThredUp has a new service where a stylist shops for you. It's $10 and then they send you a bunch of clothes that you get to kind of try on and check out. So we're gonna open it up and then throughout this episode, I'm gonna do like a little fashion show for you. So let's open up this box. I'm excited and I'm kind of nervous. I'm like, what if it doesn't fit? So we'll see what they selected for me. They always send it in really cute packaging. It makes me feel like I'm buying it from boutique, which I am. So far, I see the colors and I am loving the colors. So let's see what we've got here. Ella Moss, cute. I actually really like this. This is totally something I would select. So far, a winner. Now this is one of my favorite colors, so I'm really excited to see what this is. It is like a dress. So we'll see how this one works out. I love it. I have to be honest with you, so far, everything that they have sent, I have liked so good. Oh, cute. Okay, so these are a pair of Banana Republic capris. Totally love these. I cannot believe how good they've done. Like, they've nailed it really well so far. I love the print. Totally my style. This is a designer brand. Love it. Love the dark color. The cut, the fit, everything about it is really good. So totally a pair of pants that I would have bought for myself. Cute. Love this. Page Premium Denim is one of my favorite designer brands. They nailed it because I love wedges. That's it. And I have to be honest with you, I would have bought everything in this box. If you want to get a discount to try the ThredUp Goodie Box styling service, stay tuned till later in the episode and I'll hook you up. All right, so now I'm gonna take you on a trip to one of my favorite thrift stores. It's the Goodwill Boutique in Winter Park, Florida. And it's really awesome because it has designer brands like Pottery Barn, Restoration Hardware, Williams-Sonoma, some of these big name brands. And so I'm really hoping we can score some higher end designer brands and let's go. So we just arrived. Let's go see what we can find. So we're back from our shopping trip. We did okay. I have a few things that I'm gonna supplement from my stash, but I'm really excited to share with what I did purchase. But before we do that, I wanna share with you my first ThredUp outfit that was styled for me. And that is this outfit that we went shopping in. Now the top is Banana Republic. I really like solid colored tops. You'll find that on my channel. This estimated retail would be between $50 and $60, and on ThredUp it was $38.99. Now the jeans, I actually kind of like because I've gained a few pounds and these jeans make me feel skinny. The jeans are my favorite brand of jeans and they are Page Premium Denim. And the estimated retail on that is around $200. On ThredUp, they were only $39.99. I love this outfit. I can't wait to share with you more outfits. But our first DIY is the lamp that we got. It had polka dots on it. It was pretty wild and honestly not in that great of shape, but I thought we could do something really classy with it. The first thing we're gonna do is actually remove the lampshade. I think it needs a different style. Maybe I'll hang on to this and we can do something with it another time. We are gonna paint this in 3 coats of this castle colored chalk paint. And it's gonna really give it the illusion that this is a cement lamp and it's gonna look really awesome. Now after we've done the chalk paint, I'm gonna go back in with some gold rub and buff and add some gold detailing just to kind of class it up a little bit. Just a little hint, nothing crazy. And then we're gonna just put on a brand new lampshade that's a little bit more sleek looking to give this a much more sophisticated, classy, and timeless look. I really like this. I don't have a fantastic place for this lamp at the moment. The price is originally $19.99, but it was 50% off on one of their color days, and so that made the lamp $9.99 plus a shade that I already had in my stash. And so for very little effort and money, we have something that looks super high-end, something that you would see similar on Pottery Barn. I mean, look how close the style of our lamp to this $550 lamp from Pottery Barn. What do you think of this lamp? Now it's time for our next DIY, but before we do that, I want to show you my next outfit from ThredUp, and that is this Ella Moss top. I really love this top. The estimated retail for this top is $148. I got it on ThredUp for $28.99, and then I paired it with this white Banana Republic skirt. This originally retails for about $60, and it was $16.99 on ThredUp, and I think it's cute. What do you think? All right, so for our next DIY, I actually found some real genuine authentic Pottery Barn candlesticks. I'm going to be pairing it with this silver bowl that we could use for so many things, but I'm going to style it with some flowers. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to glue one of the candlesticks to the silver bowl that I found at the Goodwill Boutique, and I'm only going to be using hot glue because I don't want it to be permanently affixed, but I'm using Gorilla Hot Glue, so it's gonna have a pretty strong hold. But if down the road I wanna use it in the candlestick pair that it came in, I can do that. And then I'm just gonna arrange a fall floral in it for this. I start out by taking some Scotch tape and I just create a grid. I'm not gonna be using any floral foam this time around, and it's just because I know this is going to be a temporary arrangement, and I just didn't want to have the hassle of that since I know that that is the case. Then I use a combination of bending the stems and cutting them as needed. My good friend and fellow YouTuber Lisa Birmingham likes to always bend hers, and that not only helps it by holding it in place, but also helps you to need less flowers. The bending helps it so you can reuse those flowers going forward. Another little hack for you is that I have mixed some of the summer clearance flowers with the fall flowers, as well as Dollar Tree flowers with Michael's flowers. And this way you can splurge a little and save a little for a really quality, high-end looking finished arrangement. And I have to say, this has to be one of my favorite arrangements I've ever done on here. I love the way it looks with the Pottery Barn candlestick and the fancy silver bowl. It's a very high-end look, very chic, but what do you think? So it's time for our next ThredUp outfit, and honestly, this might be my favorite because I really feel it captures my style. I love it. It's so cute. They did such a great job. So we've got a black top paired with like a leopard or cheetah print skirt, and then they also did these really cute Steve Madden wedges. The estimated retail for this top is $148. On ThredUp it was $21.99, so such a great deal. So the skirt is Ann Taylor Loft, and the estimated retail of this is around $60-ish, and on ThredUp it's $39.99. It's in fantastic like new condition, really, really cute. Then the shoes are Steve Madden, and the estimated retail price of these are $119.99, and on ThredUp they are just $36.99. They're super comfortable, they fit me perfectly. So I really feel like they nailed my style on this. I love this outfit. So now it's time for our next DIY, and this one is so easy. You can totally do this. Now my inspiration for this is definitely pots and things that we see off of Pottery Barn and a lot of the other high-end designer websites. What we're gonna do is we took two vases that were a little dated or not my taste, and then we are gonna just cover up their designs with some high gloss white spray paint. Now I ended up doing 3 coats of this and making sure there was plenty of drying time in between. And then after they were fully dry, I took them up into my studio, and then we took some mineral chalk paint, and then we just did 3 coats of that around the bottom to kind of mimic that rustic look that you're seeing on those websites. And it looks kind of like pottery, like unfinished pottery. And I didn't tape that off at all because I wanted it to kind of look more natural. And I love the way this turned out. It was super affordable to do to get that high-end designer look very simply. It was so easy. And so what do you think of this project? So before our next thrift flip, I have another outfit for you. This is a little dress that is made by Caroline Bell. It originally retails for around $167, $170 estimated. And on ThredUp, it was $34.99. I love this. This is one of my favorite colors. It has really cute scalloped detailing on the sleeves and on the bottom of the dress. I paired it with this cute black shrug that has that same scallop detail. I don't know, what do you think? So for our next thrift flip, I am taking this clay kind of colored pottery piece, which would be beautiful on its own, but the orange color doesn't really go with my decor, so I decided to change that up a little bit. And while I was changing it up, I decided to give it a pedestal base, and I found another small bowl at a thrift store for 50 cents that we're going to use as that base, and we're going to attach that by using Gorilla Glue, like the extra strength, and then Gorilla Hot Glue for that instant stick, and we're going to let that fully dry. And then we're going to use some baking soda and black chalk paint technique using kind of a stippling effect to kind of really give it some texture. And we'll do several coats. I used 2 different sizes of brush and I flipped it over, just giving it really good coverage. Now after the chalk paint dried, I felt like it looked really flat and there was not a lot of dimension. So I went back in with some Onyx craft paint, which has kind of a metallic cast to it. And I put a little bit of that over the top to give it this really kind of cast iron effect. Now after this is dry, it kind of has like almost like an irony look to it, and you could use some orbs in it or pumpkins or whatever the season is, but I really think this is a cute piece. It was like $6.50, such a good deal for a really kind of high-end looking piece. I love this look, but what do you think? I just want to thank ThredUp for sponsoring this episode and providing me so much fun. It was a blast. The stylists nailed my style probably better than I did. Everything about it was such a good experience, and that is the honest truth. If you haven't experienced ThredUp before, I highly recommend them. If you want to have your very own ThredUp personal stylist, I've provided a link for a $10 off your first goodie box deposit in my description box below. I'm telling you, you're gonna have a blast. If you enjoy this kind of content, let me know by hitting that like button below and leaving me a comment and letting me know what your thoughts are. And if you enjoyed this episode, here's another one that I think you'll like as well. And if you haven't done so already, consider hitting that subscribe button right there. It's super easy to do. And I would love it if you joined the DIY Niner family. And to all of my DIY Niners, I just want to remind you that you are more powerful than you know. We'll see you next time. Bye.